Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Facebook friends. Glad to see you on this wonderful Tuesday morning, this blessed Tuesday morning. I hope you guys are getting ready to have a beautiful Tuesday morning at work or whatever you're doing today. Be blessed. Okay. So, today, I told you I was going to come up here last night, but last night I got really, really tired. So, I decided to go ahead on into my hot topics this morning early before I get started for work. So, got two questions for you. Who is someone that you admired and why? And what is a mistake that taught you something you would never forget? So, someone that I admired and why? Let's see. There are so many people that I admire, but one of those people is my father. My father, Fred Lee Shields. I admired him very much because I admired my father's work ethic, and I admired my father's humbleness as a man, as well as my mother. I admired her work ethic and her humbleness as a mother, and their way they treated people and how kind they were to not only their siblings, but how they were kind to people in general. I always admired that very much. And what is a mistake that taught you something you will never forget? One mistake that taught me something I will never forget is to never do people wrong and expect no outcome of karma to come back. You cannot treat someone bad. You cannot say something bad to someone. You cannot do someone dirty and then expect that you will get good karma for that. That's why you always have to treat people with respect and treat people with decency, okay? So, again, someone that I admire, two people, my mom and my dad, both for their candor, their work ethic, and their ability to be very good parents and treat people very well. And what is a mistake that taught me something that I want to forget? That is always treat people with the utmost respect and treat people how you want them to be treated, how you want to be treated, okay? Because the Bible states that we should treat people how we want to be treated. So if you don't want somebody to treat you nasty, or you don't want someone to be disrespectful to you, then therefore you must follow that same pattern yourself and be the same way. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's what the Bible says, right? Okay? So, as usual, I always have a quote here as well. And my quote is, admire someone else's beauty without questioning yours. You can always admire someone else's beauty. You can always admire someone's talent without questioning your own. You should be able to let someone else's light shine as well as your light shines as well. If you're a person who only is interested in your light shining, but yet tries to dim the light of someone else, then that's no good. Because that means that you're walking around with a whole lot of jealousy and animosity against someone else. I see a beautiful woman walking down the street. It does not bother me. It does not intimidate me. It does not take away my beauty. It does not take away my talent. It doesn't take anything away from me, because that is that person. I have no problem with telling anyone, hey, you're beautiful. Hey, you're gorgeous. Hey, you're smart. Hey, you're talented, because it does not take the light away from me at all. So I just want you to remember these topics today on Renee's Hot Topics. As I promised you guys, I was going to come up here this morning and discuss these things, because last night I was tired. After I got off work, I was exhausted, and all I wanted to do was get something to eat and then go straight to bed, which is exactly what I did, because last night it snowed in several parts of North Carolina. Now, in Greenville, where I'm at right here, it doesn't look like it snowed. It was just very cold and rainy. But there were other parts where it did snow. And so I want you guys to be careful today out there in that snow. If you don't have to be out there in it, please be cautious and try to stay at home as much as possible. But if you do have to be out there, then please drive very, very cautiously and very slowly. And also be very careful of the black ice, because especially on the highways, that black ice can be anywhere. And from personal experience, it can land you in the ditch, and you could get hurt, or you could really tear your car up, either one. But the most important thing is you could get hurt. So I want everybody to be very safe and be cautious today. Stay very warm. I'm about to get ready to drink myself a nice cup of coffee before I get ready to get started on this work day. And I'll see you guys again in the morning. You guys have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow with Renee's Hot Topics again in the morning. But keep these things in mind once more. Who is someone you admire and why? And what is a mistake that taught you something that you will never forget? Okay? And don't forget my quote as well. Admire someone else's beauty without questioning your own. Do not be afraid to let other people stand in their light, because it does not dim your light at all. All right, guys. Have a beautiful, blessed day today. Please remain and walking with God, always keeping him first in your life. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.